Good morning, YouTube. Just getting set up here, so bear with me for a few moments. Just by the way of letting you know what's going on here, we are
Good
just
morning, YouTube.
still doing
Some
just getting
beta
set up
testing.
here, and we are trying to make sure that our live streams work. So these aren't quite the way they will look once we really get going. But hopefully you'll find this useful if you are trading XAUUSD, which is spot gold, or gold futures, which is what we'll be trading today. But again, I've started the stream early, about a half hour early, and I'm just getting set up here, so bear with me for a little while. Okay, let's go over the morning briefing before we get started with our session. Looks like the market is moving. It has been moving most of the evening, most of the time overnight during the London session. This is the New York session. So I'm still having my coffee and not fully awake yet, but we're gonna make this work. So let me just pull up my note page here on my iPad where I take notes for the session. There we go. All right, let's check out this briefing. Here at the top, I have marked, all of the important levels where we are when I started the session a few minutes ago. As the spot gold price and its range, the gold futures price and its range, the DXY, the dollar, the 10-year yield, the VIX, and the relative currency strength, which you can see here on the right side of the screen. Okay, so gold prices decline amid dollar strength and easing trade tensions. So gold prices dipped 0.5% to 33.25, or about 33.26. That is outdated news. We are obviously much lower than that right now. So I need to refine my prompt there on ChatGPT. After I plug in the data, it needs to ensure that the information it's giving me is up to the minute, not yesterday's news, as well as Moody's downgrade. You know, that's been a week and a half, I think, since that happened. Okay, this does look more on point. All right, well, since I'm early here, I'm going to ask GPT to please refine that, and I'm going to have it do it over. Here we go. All right, having our briefing redone. Okay, coming back here. To here. There we go. All right, let's try it again. All right, this does look a little bit better. It still gives me this level here, which seems outdated. So again, I need to refine my prompt here on GPT. All right, safe haven demand. You know, I think the main story here that ChatGPT seems to be missing a bit is just how much gold declined overnight. If we look here, this is the 5-minute chart. You know, this is starting at about 11:30 p.m. last night. Gold began declining here in 5-minute increments and paused here at the DS1 pivot around 2 a.m. That would be the beginning of London would be about 3 a.m. So about right here where it paused again for a good 45 minutes or so. And then this has been choppy since then. I guess the London session is not really where it dropped the most. It was pretty choppy through there. It was the pre-London session. Everything from about 11:30 last night to 3 a.m. New York time. Okay. Big drop. That's about 50 pips. About 50 pips, a little less than 50 pips. Market seems to be moving again now. Let's go back here. This is the 1 minute. We would like to see, a little dicey here too. I mean, there is a trade here to be had if it decides it wants to go. This might be a setup coming up right here. Trade to be had from about here to about here. Let's see what happens. We'd be going from about here to here. We're coming up on the support, the DS3. Okay, so we are looking at, nope, not quite yet. You know what? I'm gonna reconsider that. Hadn't really done my full analysis yet, and kind of looking around at my charts, I see that there is a support right there where we currently are. I'm seeing the support on the 15-minute Hakanashi on my MT4 platform, which you can't see here on YouTube because it runs on my PC. And I'm running Zoom and all of my TradingView charts here on my Mac. Oh, well, we are getting some movement anyway. Price action is king. Seems to be telling us that this is a trade. Now, I'd like to take it, but it's not showing me enough decision. That would not be an A+ setup. All right, so we're going to call the official start of the session 7:15. All right.
Let's walk through the brand new Reports 2.0 inside TradeZella. This update is packed with features to help you deeply understand your performance and level up your trading. First, the Performance tab. You can now plot and compare multiple metrics like net P&L, win rate, or trade count across any date range. And right below that, your trading stats are summarized in one spot. Things like profit factor, R multiple, expectancy, win rate, and average hold time. It's a fast snapshot of your edge. Next, head into day and time reports. This is where you uncover time-based performance like your best day of the week, strongest session, or how trade duration impacts results. And like every section, your data is summarized at the top. Best day, worst day, win rate, everything you need at a glance. Then we also have the symbols page. You'll see which markets are making or breaking your account, compare stats like P&L, win rate, and trade count, and instantly spot your top and bottom performers, clearly labeled at the top. Then there's the risk section, giving you full visibility into how volume, position size, and R multiples affect your outcomes. Whether you're scaling or refining, it's all visual, filterable, and summarized up top for clarity. And here's the real power tool, cross analysis. This lets you slice and compare any variable, entry time by symbol, volume by win rate, position size by R multiple, whatever you want. You can even filter by P&L or win percent, so you're not just looking at the data, you're extracting exactly what matters. Reports 2.0 is designed to help you review smarter, grow faster, and execute better. Whether you're analyzing your stats with...
All right, that's interesting. I do use TradeZilla. They don't sponsor anything with this, but I do use it for charting. For journaling and reviewing trades. I find it to be a pretty good product. All right, so I took one trade. I was in it for 12 seconds. And I took 120 on that trade. That was a pre-session trade. It's actually still in bed. I saw the market moving and I went into an account that I use. It's just kind of a sandbox. It's not one of my accounts that I trade, here online, on stream. Okay, let's pull up the last of the charts that I use. We are seeing some movement here, but again, this is going right into some strong support. So it does, if it has the volume to break through it, good. That'll put us below. That'll put us below where we were, or that'll put us below these supports, and we'll be able to trade on down if it keeps going down. All right, I'm not gonna play with that for now. All right, I'm gonna take a selfie. And I took $70, $80. I don't think I was in that sell for 10 seconds, which is the minimum on Elite, but that was the trade, so. So at 7:21, I saw an A setup. Okay. was a good trade. I entered when I believed it was about to push down. I was surprised it pushed down as quickly as it did, but I saw it pin through this bull volume right here. And so I imagined that pinning through that bull volume was going to drive it back up. So I needed to exit, with the profit. If I had waited for it to drive back up, the next candle you see started right up here. Would have given me still a little bit of profit if I had made it out at the beginning of that candle. But I did get out at the bottom of this candle. So I think it topped out at around $90 or $100. It's when I got out, it was at $80. So it had already started to come back up a little bit. But clean trade. I just wish it had lasted at least 10 seconds because Elite Trader funding does not count trades that are under 10 seconds. So I probably won't get credit for that trade. Nevertheless, it was a good, clean trade. All right, seeing price consolidate here for the last few minutes. And kind of figure out what it wants to do. We are coming up on the 7:30 candle in about 3.5 minutes. Let's see. The next 30-minute candle starts at 7:30.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Tono Miakoda.
How you doing?
All right, how are you doing?
Ready for a good day, man.
Yeah, it has. It really moved a lot there. Out, pre-London session. That's where that like 50 pip drop was.
Yeah. Good. I was actually expecting a rise in the price, but guess not.
Yeah. I hung around a little bit last night after you and I clicked off, and
Nice.
it was there were getting a move here.
Were you able to get anything?
I got about 100. There were only a couple of good moves, and they weren't very long moves. They were just kind of short bursts, but I managed to get a little bit.
That's good. Especially for a day that was dead,
Yeah. I took a trade here a moment ago before you got on and took 80, which was this pin down right here at 721.
Okay.
This is looking like it's going to go down from here.
Look like it still wants to go down. Yep.
Yep, I think I'm going to get in here.
Yeah.
If it shows me a little bit more confirmation that we're heading that way.
We're at the low. I'll wait for it to break the low.
Yeah. And we're also, in a support on the 15-minute Hakanashi on the 1 minute.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
don't think I'm going to hesitate on that, not take it, but price
I think
action.
it's worth taking. It looks like it's going to be worth taking if the wrinkle keeps going down.
Yeah. All right, well, let's see that we got 1 minute for the 7:30 candle too, so. Seeing some volume pick up in the market, aren't we? That was 7:30 there, so 7:31 now.
With retail traders?
Retail traders are 67% long. That was a nice bounce up. So I turned on the YouTube stream last night after you left, and
Okay.
so I left the Zoom open in case Rock or anybody else came. And I thought, well, as long as I'm going to stay here for a little bit, I'll turn on the YouTube, and I started practicing, kind of talking to whoever the viewers are. Where there were no viewers, but I started narrating what I was doing and what I was
Right.
thinking about each trade. And it helped me saying it out loud, what I
Nice.
was thinking, or saying, okay, so I'm thinking about getting into this trade, but it's not quite showing me what I'm looking for yet.
So you
And
pause yourself.
yeah, and I noticed that I would talk myself out of taking a stupid trade.
Nice.
Yeah,
All it takes is a little pause,
yeah.
to beat that FOMO feeling
Yeah.
and give you a second to really think whether the trade is worth taking or not.
Right. Right.
You know?
So I'm thinking that this YouTube stuff is just gonna help me be sharper,
Yeah, that's
or
good.
at least develop the habit of having that dialogue with myself.
That's good.
And we're streaming now too.
Okay, good.
And one of the things that I like about the stream, I mean, I could do it just on my computer as well, but you know, the stream is recording my trades, our trades, however.
Oh, you can review them back?
I can review them back. Yeah.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if I take a bad trade, I can go back and say, okay, what did I miss? Let me see.
That's actually a good thing to do.
Yeah.
That's almost better than journaling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you can actually journal from the actual trade.
Right.
And, you know. Yeah.
The only thing is, it will only show me, you know, what's on my screen that's being broadcast to YouTube. It won't show me everything that I was looking at the end on the MP4.
Yeah, but if you narrate it,
Yeah.
you'll have it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
You should also narrate how you feel at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. But over the last 7 or 8 sessions, I've been very consistent.
That's good.
Yeah.
We're right on the DS3.
Yeah. Exactly. Right here.
A little momentum push through it again. Back up to the MM3. Oh no, that's 3330, 3394. We got no real news today, right?
No, I don't think so. I'll double check.
1010 is a FOMC speak, an orange folder, but nothing
Right,
to really think about.
right.
Yeah. Oh, we're in resistance on the 1 minute. Support on the 5 and 15 minute, the 1 hour, the 4 hour. It's kind of stuck.
Yeah. Yeah, stuck now. Let's see if we get some volume here as the New York session begins here officially at 8. You'd think the Tuesday after Memorial Day, traders would be back with a little fire to finish up the the spring trading before summer trading. Or do you think summer trading begins, really now after Memorial Day? Or do you think when do you think summer trading kicks in?
It should probably kick in this week, but I still think it should be a little more than this. This is not.
Well, I mean, it really made a move pre-London.
Pre-London, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe it's just not going to give us anything here in New York. If we break through this support here at 32.89 on the futures chart, we might have a trade back down here to 32.87 or so. Back down to the support on the 1 minute.
You said retail's a long?
Retail is 62.5% long.
This seems to have a trouble breaking that PS3.
Yeah.
At 32.91. Another try.
Yeah. Let's see. Gets down here.
It's right on the
Oh,
swing
but
low.
this is exactly right on top of the of the pivot. So maybe
Yeah.
this is not a good idea. Even though it pushed through it here, price has already been there.
It's sitting on the swing low right now too.
Yeah.
Just needs a little momentum.
Good morning, guys.
Hey,
Rock.
Rock.
How you doing?
Good. How was your weekend?
It was good. I needed some time away from numbers.
Yeah, I hear you. Back up again.
Yeah.
Didn't break it.
Yeah, there was a big move pre-London from about 11:30 a.m. New York time until about 3 a.m. New York time, just before London began. It was about a 50 pip drop all in all. And since then, I mean, London had a little movement, but nothing, nothing like that drop. And so we've been here this morning. It's just kind of been putzing around.
Was yesterday good, like in the Asia session?
No,
It was slow.
it was
Slow,
very slow.
yeah.
Yeah. Cannot break that 32.91, man.
Nope.
Just hits it, bounce right off of it each time.
Because if it breaks through there, we should be able to come down to the WM2 in the session, which is at 32.81.
I saw all those emails. Did you guys get together Sunday evening also?
Tono and I were on a little bit on Sunday evening, but I think, right? No,
I don't think
No.
so.
no, we were not on Sunday evening.
Okay, good.
Wait, we were for a few minutes, I think. Yeah, that was Tono when you were scalping a little bit and got something like 300 something for your.
Oh, right.
Nice. Good.
when it finally decides to get going here, it could just do a retracement from that drop last night too. We might be going back up.
Yeah, it might be going back up. Gold is weaker than the dollar by a lot, so
Yeah. Yep. Oh, here's a move down. This might
still
be a
broke
sell.
91 for the first time in a minute.
I think I'm in.
I'm in.
Ah, come on. I don't like this.
It's at the day's low, so let it just see if we can break it down a little more. I think it will. The wrinkle's telling me that the possibility of it breaking low is strong. You know, it is losing little steam. Come on.
Nah, come on, man. I'm out.
You're out?
Yep. Not putting up with that.
I should have gotten out. Maybe I should get out now. No, it's coming down.
it is.
Out with 40. I'm not waiting. Yeah.
All right.
I'm done being cavalier. Yeah. Once 10 times bitten, twice shy.
Yeah.
About 40.
Yeah, I should have gotten out. It was showing me 50 before it went against us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
And so I should have gotten out, but instead I let it go against me and I took a 110 loss. 120 loss.
You took a 120 loss on it.
Yep. But I consider that, better than, I don't, how far against you guys did it, and did it get?
I'm trading micro, so it wasn't that bad. It was like 80, 85, 90. But the reason why I didn't get out is because it didn't break the DS3, right?
Yeah.
That was having a hard time breaking below it. So I figured it was going to have a hard time breaking above it.
Mm-hmm.
Which means it would have went back up, and it did exactly that. It kind of went back up and hit it. If
Yeah.
you look at your Rinko, it hit the DS3 and right below the DS3 and came back down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. Still, that had it broken the DS3, that already would have been deep, well beyond what I'm willing to lose on a trade.
Right.
So I should have taken the 50. That was my mistake, but getting out was the right thing for me.
It got down to like 190, 200 at one point, but very briefly. Yeah.
And now we're going into too much support here on every chart. Unless it picks up momentum here. We have 8 o'clock coming up in 7 seconds. Let's see what 8 o'clock wants to do. There it is.
No, really clear. Nothing. Just kind of saw it ranging.
Yeah.
If you look at the 1 minute, it's stuck between 92 and 88, 89.
Yeah. Still early. Still early. Retail traders are 65% long.
And gold is weak, much weaker.
Yeah. Just like to keep my eye on that. So we have dollar at positive 7.0 and gold at negative 5.5. And that does show that the dollar is a lot stronger than gold, but I like to watch that to see if they're diverging or converging. If they're converging, then we're going in the opposite direction of what it shows.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think the dollar has been rising in this session so far. Okay.
Okay, that little round. I'll break that DS through. There, hook to DS3.
Yeah, we're back above it now. Back above the DS3.
One of the things about streaming the YouTube video, Mike, is that nothing happens a lot.
Yeah.
And therefore, people have to understand you got to sit on your hands
Yeah.
and just wait for the right setups.
Yeah. And I think that there, there needs to be a lot of narration of what we're looking at and why we're waiting, or something to explain while we wait. Otherwise, there's a lot of blank, dead space. I think
Right.
most people understand that, and are focused on their own charts. They're trading along with us. They're not simply just sitting back and watching the stream. But I think to keep the stream interesting, to keep it educational, there's a lot of dead air that you have to fill. Talking about trading, or talking about what we're looking at, or repeating something that beginners need to be looking at, or something.
Right.
And I think that's the part that makes the streaming a bit cumbersome, or requires kind of multitasking your brain. But as I told you yesterday, I was telling Tono earlier, Rock, last night after Tono left, I turned on the YouTube stream, and I just began talking to myself. Obviously, it was myself because we don't have any viewers yet.
Right.
And just kind of narrating, or as if I were play calling in a sports event or something, just kind of narrating what I was seeing on a chart when I was thinking about getting into a trade. Then I would talk myself out of getting into that trade, which was good. Sometimes just saying it out loud I found helpful
Right.
in my own trading. And
Oh, yeah, nice. So just speaking it out to yourself.
Yeah. I mean, if there had been listeners, I think they would have found it interesting.
Right.
Because I was talking while there was really nothing going on the chart, but I was thinking about, okay, I'm waiting for price to get to this level. If when it gets to this level, it's got some momentum, or there's volume in the market, then I'll be considering, a sell or a buy, or whatever I was talking about. And then when it would get there, I would say, okay, we're here at this level, and I'm about to take this trade. But as I'm looking around, I'm seeing that we are hitting a support on this chart or the other chart. So I'm even though this was the trade I'm looking for, now that we're here, I've decided I'm not going to take this.
I mean, I think that's a good way to, even really thoroughly think your own thoughts. That way. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
We should also talk about what the next move should be.
Yeah.
In other words, if we waited for it to break this DS3 at 32.91, on the upside, we're looking to get in at XYZ, right, and take it to XYZ. Or if it breaks back below the DS1, we're looking to take it down to the WM2, right?
Yeah.
So they can have some parameters, and even if they don't want to stick around, they can at least mark them and come back, or put alerts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As opposed to sitting, you can just have the alerts.
Or even just saying, in hindsight, this would have been a really good buy if we had taken it off of here. But, the reason we didn't take it was, one, market sentiment right now appears to be clearly bearish. This would have been a counter trend trade. It was really choppy. These first three candles, we couldn't predict where it was going to go from there.
Right.
And then it was approaching the DM3, which is the pivot. So we weren't going to take it there.
Right.
So if anything, we would have taken it when it broke above this last support that we see here, because that could have turned into resistance as well. And so the only trade that we could have taken was maybe these last 3 candles on the 1-minute chart. But then you're looking at it, going up against another possible resistance and the top of the channel. So I can think of all the reasons why we didn't take this trade.
Right.
Even though in hindsight you're going like, well, man, that's what is it? Say 88 to 93. It's a 5-pip move.
5-pip move, yeah.
Morning, fellas.
Hey, Abby.
E-man.
E-man. What's up, brother?
Made it.
Oh no, that's E-man.
Yeah.
Trying to creep up. This thing might creep up to 97, 98-ish.
Yeah, hopefully if it does, it's not going to creep. We've got about 4 minutes before the COMEX open. And when's that orange folder? Is that orange folder?
I think it was 10. Yeah, 10.
Consumer confidence.
Right.
Ooh, here we go. Getting a little momentum going.
Yep.
Did y'all take that on the buy yet?
No,
Okay.
no. Did you take it?
Yeah. There's something telling me to.
What tells you to? Your thumb?
I said something.
Oh, something tells you to.
There's something telling me to.
Can you identify what it was, though? What made you do it?
Now, I haven't taken it yet.
Oh, you haven't taken it yet? I thought you said you did.
No.
All right, 1 minute for the COMEX Open. What's telling me not to take it? Well, let's see. We did get up to here at, what time of day was that? 7:04 a.m. We were up here.
Uh-huh.
There it is. There's the open. I'd like to take it, but the reward isn't worth the risk at this point. We don't have that much further up we can go before it's going to hit a strong resistance here on the 1 minute. This area right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm liking this. If it breaks below this support on the 1 minute, this might be a sell trade. If it gets below this swing high and the support on the 1 minute, and it has a little momentum, we might have a sell.
Well, listen, gold is weaker than the dollar, right?
Yeah.
And it's clearly if you look at the pivot point, that it has kind of reversed itself.
Yeah.
And I think that's where it's going. It doesn't look like it feels like it wants to sell. That's the feeling I'm getting, but everything else is saying that it wants to go back up now.
Yeah.
Look at the 1 minute, look at the 5 minute and the 15 minute.
Yep.
Akinashis, right?
Right.
All your candles are pointing basically up now.
Yeah.
Even though it just still feels like it wants to go down, but we don't base it on our feelings.
Right.
I guess it feels like it wants to go down because we missed a big run.
Right. Well, and up until now, it has felt bearish. The successful trades we've had this morning have been sells.
Right.
And, it could just be coming up here to get some orders and take out some liquidity and come back down. But I think you're right.
It's got more room to go up than it does to go down right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We could be heading back towards the DS2.
Yeah. Thing is, no,
the WM2, sorry. No, we're past that, aren't we? Yeah.
Is it's pushing
We're
up
past
into
the WM2, so yeah. We're looking like 33. $7. If it goes up, it's no clear. It doesn't say anything really. This feels like Monday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Even though it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
Would you take it, Tono, going into this resistance on the 1 if it showed momentum, or would you wait for it to get through?
I think we need to wait for it to get through because if you look at the 5 minute, there's that orange line.
Yeah.
Which is 97, which is a it's actually a take profit.
Yeah, I think that's a TP, yeah.
So I would like to see it break above that. There's even a 98 one on the 1 minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it can creep up and test those and come back down. And we're back in the sell, back down to the DS1 at 91, 92.
Yeah.
Right? Or it's going to break it and we're going up. But cautious is the word of the day because there's no real momentum behind any direction right now.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like Monday.
Here we go.
Yep.
Hey, what chart is that where y'all seeing that resistance at in 1 minute?
The Hakanashi chart.
On
the
MT4.
MT4, the 1 minute and the 5 minute, 15 minute as well. Yep, there we go.
All right, for the sell, we need to see it break this swing high and this support on the 1 minute Hakanashi.
Mm-hmm.
These are strong candles. All right, we got 1 minute for the next 30-minute candle, which is 8:30.
Excuse me.
All right, 3, 2, 1, 8:30.
Mhm.
Hey, that first move can be a bit of a Judas move, so. Durable goods came in a little better than expected, so it should strengthen the dollar a tiny bit. I don't see that happening.
Look at the wrinkle chart is trying to break that.
Yeah. It's trying to come down. I'm hoping this turns into a sell because I feel like I want to make up for my earlier loss, but I have to resist that feeling and only take this if this is an A- or better setup. And right now it isn't because of lack of momentum, but if it shows momentum, then it's an A- setup in my opinion.
Have you criticized ICE online? If so, the Trump administration wants to track you. ICE is currently looking for a contractor that will monitor speech and specifically negative sentiments toward the agency. Now, this contractor would be looking for comments that are violent in nature, and then once discovered, they will dig into who is behind the account making those comments. And that dossier will include their name, pictures, information, work affiliations, and even family members. But it's not just violent comments, it's even negative sentiment toward the agency. If you even criticize what ICE is doing, you could be wrapped up into this mass surveillance dragnet. And now this has First Amendment experts worried that this is essentially just the thought police. Head to theintercept.com to read the full story. Have you criticized ICE online? If so...
Is that you, Tono?
That ain't me.
I
That was
will
you.
not.
That was you, man?
No, Mike did that. I will not take the bait.
That was Rock. I didn't do that.
Well, what'd I do? No. I took nothing.
No. You played that ICE video.
Oh, yeah. I just didn't realize I wasn't on mute. Every day I wake up, there's like 10 freaking messages from friends.
I'm just waiting for it to break through here on the downside.
Yes.
Take that back down to the DS3.
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen.
Yep, there it is.
Yep.
Y'all in with a sale?
Don't fake me out.
It'll go down.
Tono, you in?
I'm in it.
Damn.
It's not doing it. There it goes.
With 70.
Same here, Rock.
God dang it.
You're out, Mike?
No, what's wrong with me?
Greed. Because you had to have gone into profit. You're out?
Yep, I'm out.
Profit or no?
No, god damn it! I took a $180 loss.
Did you ever go into profit?
Yeah, I was in profit. I just didn't take it. I thought I was gonna go further.
That's you got to take what you can see, man. You can see how it wasn't bouncing off of the. Were you looking at the wrinkle, or were you looking at a different chart?
I was looking at the 10-second.
Yeah, look at the wrinkle when you want to get out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look
Yeah.
at the wrinkle, because the wrinkle will tell you it'll start to die out on you. I look at the wrinkle for both my entries and exits. I don't know if you guys are doing the same thing.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I look at for the entry. I forget to look at it for the exit.
Lungs are so bad today. Jesus.
Maybe another sell here.
Yeah, look like it's setting up for another. We might have missed it. Might be on a sell.
Might be another sell.
Yeah, I'm down to the what is that, 90? Like a 390?
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in that area. Just needs to confirm it. may come off of this resistance. It will look at 94-ish and come back down to the 90 on the 10-second chart.
Yeah. You think that's a sell we want to take?
I think so. It did it once already. If it doesn't break that resistance, I think I'll take it. I think I'll take it. I'm in.
You in on the buy?
No, sell.
I just came back in.
I lost a play.
Seems a little. Oh, now I think maybe get it. Nope, not
It's
doing
gonna
it.
just calm down.
It's going on a sell. Let's see what happens. I'm tired of making money. Let me lose some.
That's a good way to look at it. See that?
Yeah. Oh, come on.
You're right.
Outwood 60.
With 70.
Nice.
Did you get in, Mike?
No, I didn't get in. No, that I see that was a good trade, but that didn't meet my new criteria.
Okay.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Every one of those songs start playing, it sounds like somebody finna say, "Chestnuts roasting on an open fire."
Yeah, just a little light piano music.
Yeah, they keep faking me, man, faking me out.
You said it's faking you out?
Yeah, man, keep sounding like Christmas music.
Oh.
Like Nat King Cole finna start singing.
Is the music too loud in relationship to our voices?
No.
Maybe a little lower.
Could be a little lower?
Yeah.
Okay. It could be a little lower there.
I'm in.
I think you got it late, Mike.
This thing won't move out of this range of this little zone.
Let me know when you get out, Mike.
I'm already out. I took, let's tell you what I took here. Huh. Thought I took more than that. I thought I clicked out with 30, but it gave me 10.
Yeah, the entry was at 94
My entry, let me show, I'll tell you where it was.
on the futures chart.
My entry was at 91.7.
Yeah, you're letting fear get to you now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't want to take a bad trade.
Yeah.
So you wait for all confirmation, the double confirmation, triple confirmation. By then, you lost more than half the trade.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Look at your 10-second chart. Right. Start at go take it to 8:39 a.m. Right.
8:39. Yeah.
And then take that from the bottom from 8:39 up to that resistance at 32.95.
Yeah.
And take it back down to 32.90.
Yeah.
Right. Now you can either take it back up to 32.95 or you can stop at that 32.93.
Yeah.
But that 94 is the right below the 94 of your entry.
Yeah.
Anything below that,
I'm thinking about getting in again here.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Be careful getting in now because the DS1 is right there.
Yeah, it's got
DS3 is too.
Got 2 pips.
DS3. I'm sorry, DS3, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, all you can do is hope it get in a little zone like it was just in. Just trade them little 2 pips. Other than that, we playing Russian roulette.
Yeah. It's not much happening today.
No, it's not.
It's giving us these little tiny
You need to break this.
profits.
You know, since I've been trading futures, it's almost like the market don't even give us 5 pip moves and 4 pip moves anymore.
What do you mean, like on gold?
Yeah, I rarely see it with futures, man.
Rock, are you trading on Plexi or Ox?
Plexi, Tono.
Okay.
What's this Ox? I saw you mention them the other day.
Yeah.
It's a new broker. It's a new
What's
broker.
the URL?
What's
the URL?
Ox Securities.
Yeah. I watched the first 2 modules all the way through.
Yeah. Ox, they're not as good as Plexi, so don't switch over.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only reason why I'm looking and I'm testing them out is because Plexi is not allowing any new traders to open up MetaTraders.
Right.
Right.
But
We are 30 seconds away from the 9 o'clock candle.
Okay.
So let's do that, and then I want to come back to Ox for a minute. 40 seconds, or 20 seconds, sorry. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 9 o'clock.
Back up to 94.95, which means if it turns around, we might have another sell opportunity. Gold is still weaker than the dollar.
How many pips away is it from that resistance you got right there, Mike? Is that?
It's right here?
Yeah, come down here, right there.
One pip. 1 pip.
Okay. Ooh. This might be coming on. Please bounce off. It's not.
Going up this way high.
Yep.
10 seconds on.
Is this a buy situation?
It might be if it pushes
I
through
would think so.
this resistance on the 1 minute Hakanashi.
Maybe not.
Master Splinter didn't say nothing.
Huh?
I said you ain't say that.
I said if it hits 95.96, it's going to be a sell. I think I'll take it now.
AB is in the house.
What's up, brother?
Maybe.
Hey, what's up? I got out of that one on 108.
What happened?
You took a buy?
I took a buy.
I'm on back down to 92. I would have made $1 million for today. Out with $60.
More volume in the market. Let's see where stocks are pre-market. A lot of red.
What's NVIDIA price today? What's that? What is priced at? Yeah.
131.
Man, it's been stuck on 131 for a week.
Yeah, Mary got a phone call from TradeSmart.
Who that?
They are the same people as PlexiTrade, but because you can't open new accounts on PlexiTrade,
Oh, right.
yeah. She got it. She got a phone call yesterday.
And what they want to know?
If she wanted to open a live account on TradeSmart.
Oh, yeah.
And that would be an MT4 account?
I think so.
Probably not. It's probably, what's that one you were trading, Mike?
Trade Locker?
Trade Locker.
But why wouldn't they just call her from PlexiTrade to open a Trade Locker? They must.
Let me ask her. She just walked in. Let me ask her real quick. Nope, she didn't walk in. She left.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a buy here.
I don't like those yellow lines.
That you see on which chart?
The 1 minute Hakanashi, the 5 and the 15.
I need to put those on my 5 and 15. I only have them on the 1, and at the
It's
1
also
I have...
on the Metatron. It's also on the Renko as well.
Oh, you have them on the Renko too?
Yeah.
So that is the
gold level something.
yeah, gold level. All right, let me see if I can put that on.
He's trying to go up.
Okay. Yeah, Mary said TradeSmart would be on PlexiTrade on MT4, exact same account.
Really?
Yeah.
Look that up.
They must. Interesting.
They said they're not taking on any more American traders on that. Yeah, so
They're not?
PlexiTrade or TradeSmart?
PlexiTrade. So it's the same umbrella group.
Ah,
Yeah.
sneaky. So
Yeah.
so TradeSmart is taking on Americans.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's interesting.
Exactly the same as PlexiTrade.
Yeah, they're saying it's exactly the same as PlexiTrade. So.
You guys in a sell here?
Could have been. Should have been.
I jumped in.
Order filled.
Somebody get into a buy?
No, I got out of a sell.
Mm.
$10.
It's interesting. This relative currency strength has been holding at exactly the same numbers for the last hour and a half.
Yeah, it's true. Maybe we should refresh it.
Yeah, I refreshed it a little bit earlier and it's stayed the same.
Mm-hmm. Let's see it.
That can't be right.
What, the currency strength?
Yeah, that it just stayed exactly the same for this long.
Yeah.
So if we go up, if we break through this resistance here on the 1 minute, looks like we have a fairly clean run up.
Yeah.
Order filled.
What does it look like we got going on now?
Nothing.
Not ready yet.
Opening and praying.
I mean, the buy looks like it's brewing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just resistance right there.
Retail traders still long.
63%. I think FX Blue is broken.
Yeah, it's not working today. Can't be right.
No.
Normally it changes within seconds.
Yeah.
But I would also notice that the currency strength is not moving either.
Yeah, it's moving a bit, and so is FX trend. It's changing. Somebody still holding a buy?
Not moving.
Be nice if it pushed up here.
Or down, just do something.
Yeah, just do something, yeah.
Trade in the blue box on a 1 minute, I can answer you, and it won't break
Yeah.
that 98 yet.
There it goes, deciding it wants to go down. Interesting because it sat there for a minute looking like it really wanted to go up.
Baiting the retail traders.
Yeah.
If they don't see that support, that resistance or that orange line, they're thinking, all right, we're good. It's going up.
Killing the game over here, bro.
You are?
Yeah. Made 200.
Good.
I picked up that last $85, then I picked up another $45.
On the 1 minute, we've been in an overall uptrend since about 8 a.m.
Right.
we've got 4.5 minutes for the equities open stock market.
Support is holding it at 93, is it? 92, 93. Two minutes.
Yep, 2 minutes. One minute.
Incredibly well. Yes. It's a significant owner.
So, I mean, look, do I want to buy it up here?
Rock.
Oh, geez, I don't know. You're buying
No,
it.
that's me.
Oh.
But I do think
I put on a
that
CNBC.
when I went to a data center...
I was like, what I do now?
David, it was one of the reasons why I liked it. Not just because it was clean as a whistle and you heat off the floor. That's not that kind
I'll
of...
turn
But
it off.
the
Thought I'd just turn it on for the opening bell. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. Oh, breaking news. Trump provides update on EU trade negotiations.
Is it good for it?
Let's see if I were unable to make a deal. I've just been informed that the EU has called to quickly establish meeting dates It's a positive event, and I hope that they will finally, like my same demand to China, open up the European nations for trade with the United States of America. They will both be very happy and successful if they do. Interesting how he timed that tweet for exactly 9:30. So I think that's meant to help stocks, but I don't know what's going to happen here. Let's see. Pushing gold up. Stocks must not be doing well.
Might have bought.
I bought.
Okay.
Tono, did you buy?
It's not a bad buy, but I just didn't take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it when I'm in front
Oh,
of
it was
now.
70.
Nice.
Thought I was out with 70. It got me out with 50. It's better than nothing.
Oh, that's a good buy.
Might be getting back in. What do you think? Not looking good to you, Tono?
It's weird. It's just kind of weird. It looks like it wants to go up, but
FX Blue seems to have fixed itself.
okay. think it's gonna turn. Let me see. Here we go again with this trade station.
Yeah, there's a lot of volume in the market now, so it's so the Renko's going a little crazy. You're probably getting a lot of data. Back in. Oh, you motherfucker. What is going on with this? Is it going to come back?
Yeah, coming back now.
No, it's not. You think it's coming back?
Mm-hmm. It's not far off.
I'm 300 and negative. I need to be out of this.
Oh, you're 300 negative?
Yeah. You think it's coming back?
I think so. I think it's on the, let me see. I think it'll touch. I don't know now with that big candle that just dropped. It's about to hit the orange line, so you might tap off for that, come back up, which it looks like it's doing off the Renko. Another program. Yeah.
All right, that was a very painful loss. I got to call it for the day.
That's it, huh?
Yep.
Okay. You made money on the first buy, though, right?
Yeah, but I'm down way too much for the day.
Mike, it just happened to me too, so.
What time is it? 9:40. You guys want to call it?
I'll stick around for everyone. I'm not gonna trade anymore.
That's a hard thing to do, though.
Yeah. And I'm still looking for a trade. I got to get that back.
I'm playing it safe. I'm just trying to get back up to equity. Down a little bit. Between Friday. Yeah. On Friday. Yeah, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thursday night, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I was still in my sale. Because it don't look like it's going no higher than what it just went. That was that market move up. The market opened and made this happen.
Mike, we should call it if you're done.
Yeah, I'm done. But I'm here for everyone, not just me.
I'm done. I mean, I'm
You're
not
done?
gonna do anything else.
All right.
And if you're done, and if you can't do it, then don't. You're gonna get tempted to get back in.
No, I'm not gonna get tempted. I'm done. I'm done.
All right.
Nah, it just moved the trough higher. Now it's caught in the trough right here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait and throw a sale in.
Yard trying to climb the fence in broad daylight. Wow, and this is not the first time we've seen bears in this part of Mobile County. Natalie Williamson live in the studio with the late reporting. All right, Natalie, you spoke with someone who tells you these bears, they're not as scary as they look.
Yeah, that's right, Lacey Cameron. A resident in Fairland says he's had multiple bears come into his front yard recently. He's even seen one going through his neighbor's trash.
Bears.
With it being summer next month, you start seeing more of these animals.
Hi, Byron. Go ahead, girl.
Bears and bears.
That's about 30, 40 minutes from me. Mike, I'm working on getting some of that profit back, man.
Still not tempted, huh, Mike?
No.
There's nothing there to attempt.
Oh, yeah.
I just got back about 100 of that 400 I just lost. Days on my memory.
All right, so what I did wrong. The trade I got into, I'll go back and look at it, but I think the setup was clean. It showed me profit briefly, but immediately whipsawed against me. And when it whipsawed against me, it was immediately past my threshold for getting out. And I should have just clicked to get out at that point. But then it came back into my range. And so I hesitated again. I said, okay, now I'm back in my range. I'm going to wait and let it go up. And then it came down, was again out of my range. And instead of just going with my instinct and clicking out, I asked you for validation of whether I thought it was coming back. And instead of doing that, I should have just clicked out because I was already past my threshold.
Right.
And it turned out, that it didn't come back.
How far did it go after that?
It's gone all the way down, where we are now. It still has not come back. So yeah, I just needed to have gotten out. I shouldn't have.
Hello, everyone. Thank you.
I shouldn't have asked you what you thought, not because you were wrong, but because I was looking for an excuse to stay in the trade.
Right.
And I should not have been looking for an excuse to stay in the trade. I should have just gotten out.
Ben,
Right.
everybody else, Ben, Maya, you can't eat.
All right. Lesson learned again. That is going to take me days to work myself out of.
Could be one good day though.
That was a $900 loss.
Was it really, or not for the whole day?
Yeah, for the whole day. Where am I for the whole day? Let's see. For the whole day, including last night, where I was up, and I was up again this morning. But then I took 2 losses, and then this big loss. So I'm down $930 for the whole day. That is.
Can you trade tonight with that?
Yeah, I can trade tonight with that. So that was pretty devastating.
So that was one trade though, but where did you go wrong for the rest of it?
What do you mean?
Like you said, 930?
930, yeah.
Yeah, but that one trade was how much?
That one trade was 900. It was 890.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Been there, Mike. Been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll still recover from it.
Of course.
But it's I was up for the month. I was up for the week, and now I'm not. So I'll call it here at about 10:05 if the market isn't doing anything at that time.
I think it just got down to where you probably got in on that trade.
No, I took a buy.
Oh, you took a buy. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
If I were still in that trade, I'd be completely wiped out at this point.
Yep.
Okay, we've got 1 minute for the hourly candle at 10 o'clock.
Right now.
I knew I had the right trade in place, bro. I knew it. And I said, I'm set it and forget it. I knew that thing was coming back down from 3,300. I got some of it back, but not all of it.
All right, guys. I think.
Yeah, I guess this is it for it. Yeah.
You think there's something here? You think there's a trade happening here? I don't want to click off if we're in the middle of something.
No, I'm not gonna do anything else. It might be running back up, but it's not worth the, it's not worth the reward. You know what I mean?
Did you do all right for the day?
I did 130 on my top step and 450 on the elite.
Very good.
So it was a good day for me.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm sorry it wasn't the same, man. Yeah.
Did you do any XAU trading?
I was doing XAU trading in between. I didn't really want to call anything out because I wasn't sure, but now that I'm looking at it, I did 519, so I probably 595 actually. I should have been calling them out.
Yeah.
But they were like just 1 pip trades. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? You did the same, Rock?
That's exactly. Yeah, I did about 12, 13 pips, same. Yeah.
Yeah, it really wasn't worth calling them out because I was in and out before I could even call it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Master Splinter did it again.
Yeah.
I did it. I did the same thing, Tono. I got about 10 pips myself with
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So tonight, fellas.
I'll be back.
I'm gonna take a nap, Mike, and then we can talk about what you were mentioning.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, Tono, when you get a chance, look at that text that I sent you.
Okay.
About one was some of my swaps is positive, one was negative.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
See you guys.
All right, guys.
All right.
Yeah.